EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. For Josh Jacobs. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
The snap comes at 1. Now Kaepernick. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
8-yard pickup.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Los Angeles.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run here with Akers. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Intended target was Cam Akers, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
The Colts take
no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 7, Rams nothing. Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
A turnover on downs.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Rodgers. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
The score, Colts 14, Rams nothing. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Now here's Johnson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A final shot before half for Rodgers. It's hauled in by Wilson, 6'4" tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Terrell Lewis leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And Wilson has it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
11 yards there, just like last play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
Kaepernick now to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Kaepernick's pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Kaepernick. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Let's go, tackle, let's go, we got this. We got it.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Going right back to Akers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First down, Rams.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
49, check 49, check 49, check 30.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's coming, double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. Big hold of the 30. It's a foot race. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines. 82 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 12.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Complete to Robert Woods. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
The 4-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Rodgers looking to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now this time Rodgers will throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 27 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Johnson now returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
To Robert Woods.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
3rd down.
Mike 29. Rip left, rip left. 29 is Mike 29. Man, I got you.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. They got a man. It's Woods. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
29 is Mike 29. Rip right, rip right.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Final score, Colts.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for L.A., the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.